Let's travel back to your childhood days. How your childhood memories and experiences shaped your values, your old worldviews. Have they ever influenced your decision whether to carry in a public service or a private service? Would you mind sharing your life journey, sir?
Sure, yeah. I think to an extent, everything you do shapes, or you've done, shapes what you're going to do next. I'm a firm believer in understanding where you've come from helps you understand and think about where you're going to go and how to get there. And looking back, I wasn't conscious of this obviously at the time, but I think what drove me around, particularly being a Conservative parliamentarian in the UK, was my support for freedom of choice, free speech and free markets. And that probably almost certainly did come from my childhood. I grew up in a family where my father was very entrepreneurial, was an entrepreneur. I remember the excitement in my family and their friends in 1979 when latterly became Lady Thatcher, became Prime Minister, and that sense of optimism that I suspect really did have as I say, not conscious at the time, but probably did have a conscious impact on how my beliefs formulated as I went forward. And I always sort of still look at economics from the point of view of how do we free businesses up to get on and do what they're best at. And in that sense, what government should be getting out of the way of probably does go back to that experience as a child of my father setting up, driving and running a small business.